What's going on today, guys? It's Jordan back with another video. In today's video, we're just going to take a quick look at Bitcoin since there's really not much movement going on in the cryptocurrency space as far as the top cap altcoins today. That sounds good to you guys. Make sure you smack that subscribe button right down below. Now let's jump right on in to the video. Now, before we actually jump straight into the charts, guys, I want to give you guys a quick thanks from the bottom of my heart. Right now, I'm actually at 995 subscribers as I'm making this video. So by the time I actually post this video, I should have passed the 1,000 subscriber mark. This is a huge milestone for me and what I made for my goal when I first started my channel, guys. I mean from the bottom of my heart, this means so much to me. I put in a lot of hard work for these videos and I just love making content for you guys. So just to see that 1,000 people want to actually watch and subscribe to me and just listen to my advice and me, listening to your guys' advice to me in the comment section below every day just absolutely makes my day. And I appreciate you guys so much. And I'm ready for the next challenge, guys. The next challenge is 2,000 subscribers. Let's see if we can hit it faster than the 1,000 subscribers. I'm hoping so. Now let's jump right on into the charts for Bitcoin, guys. As you guys can see, we did break out of this ascending triangle yesterday, and a lot of people are a little scared right now because we did actually kind of have a little Bart Simpson pattern, right, guys? We dropped all the way down to the $11,500 range, but we have now got a pretty good bounce. As of me speaking this video, this could change by the time I upload the video, so take that into account, guys. But as of right now, we're at that 12,067 mark, so we have got a massive bounce off the top of this ascending triangle. And you guys know what I always say, it's absolutely huge when we see old resistance turning as new support, right? That old resistance has now came back down, tested as support, and we just got a huge bounce up, which is huge. And what did I wanted to see from this breakout, right, guys? We don't want to move up too fast. We want to make sure that we confirm supports on the way up to new all-time highs. And then once we break that new all-time high, then we can start that huge climb, fast climb up, right, guys? So that's just what I want to quick look at for this first chart. Now I want to switch into the second chart for Bitcoin today. And that is just kind of what I highlighted here, guys. A lot of people freak out when they see these little corrections. When we do break out, we don't absolutely FOMO up massively high like people want to see a lot of times. A lot of times we actually cool back down and come back down and test the old resistance as new support. So in the old bear market, I've highlighted each time in green where we've broken out of a huge resistance and then we came actually down to test this support very, very soon after, right, guys? So in this first box here, we had this old resistance here that held us down here multiple times, right, for about a month actually. And then once we broke it, look at what happened, guys. We actually came back down and tested as support and then got a bounce off of it, right? And then we had this next resistance, which we got multiple touches all through here. And when we finally broke out, what did we do? We actually came back down and touched it once and touched it twice here before continuing back up. Then we had this new resistance, right? Back here, we broke through it, went up, and came back down and touched it as support. You can see, I'm not going to continue all the way up, guys, but you can see it's happened every single time where we've turned old resistance into new support and bounced up, right? All the way through this market, right? I can make perfect examples of that in that run to 14K as well, and also the past Bitcoin bull markets. I can look at those and do the same exact thing. Each time we see this, so we can't be afraid when we finally break a huge resistance and then we actually come back down and retest it, which I think may be happening right now as we speak for Bitcoin. So just buy in this chart, all right, guys? I didn't know what to say right there just because, you know, we just got to take a look at the charts. Sometimes we just got to take a breather, see what's happening, see what happened in the past, and realize all is not lost. This is exactly what happens every single time, right, guys? So we're going to jump on into the next chart for Bitcoin, and that is just kind of the, this is the weekly chart, and I have the Bollinger Bands up here, guys. Bollinger Bands are a big indicator for me. So I want to look at the last bull market, right? So in the last bull market, on the weekly time frame, throughout the bull market, which started right here, guys, once we passed up through the Bollinger Bands and started the bull market, whenever we had a correction, we always corrected to the middle of the Bollinger Bands on the weekly time frame. See guys, we came back down here, rode the Bollinger Bands. Take that as you will, guys. And then we pumped up, rode the middle of the Bollinger Bands again, came back up, wicked down to the middle of the Bollinger Bands, came back up, came back down to the middle of Bollinger Bands, came back up, down to the middle of Bollinger Bands, and every single time, right guys, until we started getting really parabolic and we actually wicked down to the top of the Bollinger Bands before topping out, right guys? So as you guys can see here, in this 14K run up, we were a little bit too parabolic, and I think that's why we didn't reach where we wanted to reach, right guys? We absolutely just kept wicking down to the middle, to the top of the Bollinger Bands before we peaked out. I think that's a big indicator is the last 2 times that we actually got a bounce off the top of the Bollinger Bands, the bull market actually ended. Same thing here, top of the Bollinger Bands, got one more pump and the bull market ended. So what I want to see here, guys, is I either want to see continued upside action throughout this and not bounce off the top of that Bollinger Bands, but if we have a correction, maybe bounce off the middle of the Bollinger Bands would be a little bit better and a little bit healthier correction for a sustained bull market, as we did back in 2017, right? That's kind of what I'm seeing for this right now, guys. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think is happening with Bitcoin. Are we just seeing a little support and resistance slip, or do you guys think that we're going to see a little bit bigger of a fall, maybe down to the middle of the Bollinger Bands, which right now are about that 2,500 range, or the top of the Bollinger Bands, that's at about 10,700 right now. As you can see, I mean, we've had, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weekly candles in a row in the green, but back here in the bull market, there's plenty of times where we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weekly candles, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weekly candles. So it's not out of the realm that we could see a couple more green weeks before we see that eventual correction that will happen. Will it be now? Will it be in a few weeks? Let me know in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I want to once again thank from the bottom of my heart. I absolutely appreciate you guys. Let me know in the comment section below. I like to take constructive criticism. Yes, I passed a milestone today, but I also want to improve. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys think I can improve on, and also just what altcoins you guys want me to talk about next. I love to hear from you guys. I'm gonna kind of relax today. I watched the Celtics game last night, so I was a little bit up late because I watched the game after it. You guys know how it is. Once you got stuck in that kind of TV mode, you're kind of stuck in that TV mode, especially when sports are on. Are you guys good sports fans? Because I just get absolutely sucked in crazily. Just if I watch one game, I'm into the next one instantly. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Once again, thanks for 1,000 subscribers. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.